Curfew tolls the knell of parting day. The lowing herd winds slowly o'er the lea. The ploughman, homeward plods his weary way and leaves the world to darkness and to me. Now fades the glimmering landscape out of the sight, and all the air a solemn stillness holds, save where the beetle wheels his droning flight, and drowsy tinkles lull the distant folds. Save that from yonder heavy mantled town, the moping owl doth to the moon complain of such as wandering near a secret bower rests the ancient solitary reign. Beneath those rugged elms the yew trees shade, where heaves the turf in many mouldering heap, each in his narrow cell forever laid, the rude forefathers of the hamlet's sleep. The breezy call of incense breathing warm, the swallow twittering from its store-built shed, the cock's shrill clangor with echoing horn, the more shall rouse them from the lowly bed. For them no more the blazing off shall burn, no busy housewives ply their evening care. No children run to lisp their sire's return, who climb his knees the envied kiss to share. Oft at the harvest to their sickle yield, the far off the stubborn glebe has broke. How jocund did the drive the teamer feel, how bowed the woods beneath their sturdy stroke. Let not ambition mock the useful toil, their homely joys and destiny obscure. No grandeur hail the disdainful smile, the short and simple manners of the poor. The boast of heraldry, the pomp of power, and all that beauty, all the wealth gave, awaits alike the inevitable hour. The paths of glory lead but to the grave. No you, free cloud, impute to these the fault, if memory ere the tomb no trophies raise. Where through the long-drawn aisle of fretted vault the pealing anthem swells of note of praise. Can storied urn or animated bust back to its mansion call the fleeting breath? Can honor's voice provoke the silent dust, or flattery soothe the dull colding of death? Perhaps in this neglected spot is laid some heart once pregnant with celestial fire, hands that the rod of empire might have swayed, or waked to exit the living lyre. But knowledge to the eyes, her ample page, rich with the spoils of time, did near unroll, chill pedigree repressed their noble rage, and froze the genial current of the soul. Full many a gem of purest ray serene, the dark unfathomed caves of ocean bear. Full many flowers born to blush unseen, and wasted sweetness the desert air. Some villager Hampden, that with dauntless breast the little tyrant of his field withstood, some muting glorious Milton here may rest, some Cromwell, guiltless of his country's blood. The applause of listening sense to command, the threat of pain and ruin to despise, to scatter plenty o'er a smiling land, and read the history of the nation's eyes, their lot forbade. Nor circumscribed alone the going virtues, let their crimes defy, forbade to wade through slaughter to a throne, and shut the gates of mercy on mankind. The struggling pangs of conscious truth to hide, to quench the blushes of ingenious shame, or heap the shrine of luxury and pride with incense kindled at the muse's flame. Far from the madding crowds of noble strife, their sober wishes never learned to stray. Along the cool, sequestered vale of life, they kept the noiseless tenor of their way. Yet even these bones from insult to protect, some frail memorial still erected nigh, with uncouth rhymes and shapeless sculptures decked, implores the passing tribute of a sigh. Their name, their years, spelt by their lettered muse, the place of fame and elegy supply, and many a holy text around she strews, to teach the rustic martyrs to die. For who to dumb forgetfulness a prey, displeasing anxious being resign, left the warm precincts of a cheerful day, nor cast one longing look behind. On some fond breast the parting soul relies, some pious drops, and closing eyes requires. Even from the tomb the voice of nature cries, even in our ashes live their wonted fires. For thee, who mindful of the unhonored dead, dost in these lines the artless tale relate, if chance by lonely contemplation led some kindred spirit shall inquire thy fate, haply some hoary-headed swain may say, oft have we seen him at the peep of dawn, brushing with hasty steps the dew away to meet the sun upon the upland lawn. There, at the foot of yonder nodding beech that wreathes its old fantastic roots so high, his listless length at noontide would he stretch and pore upon the book that babbles by. Hard by yon wood, now smiling as in scorn, muttering his wayward fancies he would rove, now drooping, woeful wan, like one forlorn, or crazed with care, or crossed in hopeless love. One morn I missed him on the accustomed hill, along the heath and near his favourite tree. Another came, nor yet beside the rill, but up the lawn, not the wood was he. The next, with dirges due in sad array, slow through the church-way path, we saw him borne. Approach and read, for thou canst read the lay, graved upon the stone beneath yon aged thorn. Here rests his head upon the lap of earth, the youth to fortune, to fame unknown. Fair science frowned not on his humble birth, and melancholy marked him for her own. Large was his bounty, and his soul sincere. Heaven did recompense his large descent. He gave to misery all he had, a tear. He gained from heaven, 'twas all he wished, a friend. No further seek his merits to disclose, or draw his frailties from their dread abode. There alike in trembling hope repose, bosom of his Father and his God.